Guess what is happening here? Just let the model to be loaded and you can see that I am loading the GLM 4.7 flash here. There is no CUDA, which means the model is running on CPU. Let's wait for it. And there you go, the model is running locally, privately, offline, solely on CPU. There is no GPU involved. Let me also confirm it to you by checking the NV-top. You can see nothing is on the GPU and the model is doing inference where I simply asked it to say hello and it is now thinking and then it is going to give me the output. So in this video, I am going to show you how to not only run this GLM 4.7 flash model locally on CPU, but also how to do the tool call. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member as that helps a lot. You can see that I have been covering this amazing immaculate model GLM 4.7 flash for the last 2 or 3 days. It's Z.AI's new 30 billion mixture of expert reasoning model, which is built for local deployment. It is quite good for coding and agentic workflows, as we saw in these videos just yesterday. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to run it on CPU, which you already just saw. What I'm going to do here, I'm simply going to use this Llama.cpp tool, which I already have covered on the channel. It's a simple, fast inference engine to serve the model locally, either on CPU, GPU, or wherever you like. Now, if you're looking to replicate what I'm doing, first step is to go to my channel, search with easiest tutorial on Llama.cpp. Watch this video, get Llama.cpp installed on your system. Even the video is 1 year old, but still very much valid. So I'm expecting that you have already installed Llama.cpp. Once you have installed the Llama.cpp, then go to this quantized version from our friends at Unsloth, which I also have covered on the channel. They have quantized the model and just go to their Hugging Face page, then go to files. In the files, all you need to do is to just search the quantized version as per your system. So you can see that I am using this Q4KXL, this one, UDQ4KXL, and for that all I have done, I have right click on this downward arrow, save link as, and just saved it on my local system. It is consuming 17.6 gig of disk space. If you don't have that much disk space and you don't have that, maybe your system is a bit slow, just go with any lower quant like Q2, Q3, but there will be degradation in performance. If you have plenty of disk space, go crazy, go with Q8KXL. The speed will be slower what I am running at the moment, but still you should be able to run it. So you can see it has said hello to me, and this is the command which I have used, simple llama CLI, and then I am just using this model's path and the inference. That's all there is to it. Now you can also run it on CPU. GPU. Let me show you that option too. For GPU, all you need to do is to run this command, the same command, but I have added this NGL 999. NGL stands for number of GPU layers. It is telling Llama CLI how many of the model's layers to offload to the GPU for acceleration. Setting it to a higher number like 999 essentially means offload as many layers as possible to the GPU. So let me run this. You can even reduce this. And you can see that it has detected my GPU card and it is now loading the model. Let me show you the VRAM now. There you go. You see, it is now consuming over 45 gig of VRAM, and I believe the whole model is loaded. So let's wait for it to come back. So on CPU, you saw nothing here, but on GPU, you can see that VRAM is being consumed. And actually it was too fast that I couldn't even unpause it to show you, but it was very quick. So I'll just say hello again and just saw the speed. You see 109.3 token per second for GPU. It is going to load it again and then run it again. So you see, very quick. Again, 108.4 token per second. Okay, so now you know how to do the inference locally. Let me now show you how you can use the tool call or function use or whatever. So for the tool use, which means that to access external functionality, the prompt which I'm giving it is just a generic one to access a function which is get weather city, and the model should return me a function call. And the important thing to note here is these hyperparameters like temperature is 0.7 and top P is 1. Now, as you can see that for tool calling, there is not really much top P filtering happening. It relies on lower temperature for control. So it means that the output should be more deterministic for reliable JSON function call generation, and that is why we have given it top P1 and temperature is 0.72. So when I run it, it is going to generate a function call on my system. There you go. Let's wait for it thinking to finish. It is thinking a lot. And remember, it's a quantized version. It's not a full version. And there you go. It is even calling the function for me. You can also serve this model with Llama server, and it is going to expose this model to an OpenAI compatible API at this endpoint at your localhost at port 8080, and you just need to put a v1 if you want to access it. So let me run this, and it is going to load the model, and the model is now running at our localhost at port 8080. And as the model is being served, you can see that it is consuming just close to 22 gig of VRAM. And then you can access that model from any code because the endpoint is available. Access it through your Python code, through any API which you like. You can even use it in your coding agents, like you can use it with Cloud Code or any other open source coding tool if you like. So really good stuff. I just wanted to also mention that we have covered this GLM 4.7 Flash. I will also be doing a fine tuning video because I think that this model is quite good for agentic workflows with reasoning, especially when it comes to the open source models. That's it. Let me know what do you think about this model. And if you have installed it and ran it as per my video, please share your thoughts too, because it would be really good to hear other opinions. Again, please like the video and subscribe, and consider becoming a member as that helps a lot. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. Thank you for all the support.